Doc Rivers here. In this video, I'm going to show you how to determine the empirical formula of a compound. The empirical formula is the smallest ratio of whole numbers of a compound. We use dimensional analysis for the conversions from grams to atoms. Note that percentages are often used as grams or treated as grams in most of the examples you see, or they can be easily converted to grams by simply determining their proportion per 100. This diagram shows you a simple stepwise process that we will use. Simply put, we take grams to moles, moles to molar ratio, atoms to empirical formula. And we do that by using molar mass, molar ratios, we simplify and round off, and we assign the substance. Let me show you how we do that by using an example. What is the empirical formula of a compound found to have a mass of 12.2 grams calcium, 9.72 grams oxygen, and 0.608 grams hydrogen? We start with the givens, the grams of calcium, and we convert that to moles calcium. That is your first step in determining empirical formulas. We must get to a mole ratio. We do this by using molar mass of calcium, set up as a dimensional analysis, and we obtain 0.304 moles calcium. We do likewise for oxygen to get 0.608 moles oxygen, and we continue to do hydrogen by setting up again a dimensional analysis to obtain 0.601 moles hydrogen. We then take the moles obtained here for calcium, oxygen, and hydrogen and divide them by the smallest or the least number of moles. In this case, it's 0.304. So we have 0.304 divided by 0.304, 0.608 divided by 0.304 for oxygen, and 0.601 moles hydrogen divided by 0.304 as well. And when we do that, we obtain numbers that easily round to 1, 2, and 2. Therefore, our empirical formula for this composition is calcium 1, oxygen 2, and hydrogen 2. Note, however, we do not write 1s in chemical formulations. I write the 1 here for instructional purposes only. Let's look at another example. Calculate the empirical formula for NutraSweet, which is 51.4% carbon, 5.54% hydrogen, 8.57% nitrogen, and 24.5% oxygen. By simply inspecting these values, we note that they add up to approximately 100. Therefore, we will take these percentages as grams. Therefore, we have 54.4 grams of carbon. We interconvert it using the molar mass, and we obtain the moles of carbon. We have 5.54 grams of hydrogen. We interconvert for the moles of hydrogen. We have nitrogen, and we interconvert for the moles of nitrogen, and likewise we interconvert the oxygen for the moles of oxygen. We then take the calculated moles and divide them by the least number of moles. In this case, the least number of moles is related to hydrogen of 0.612. When we divide these values through, we obtain 7, 9, 1, and 2.5. In order to obtain small whole numbers, we simply use the rules of math, which would recommend that we multiply these by 2. Once we do that, we have 14, 18, 2, and 5. Therefore, the molecular formula for NutraSweet is C14H18N2NO5. There you have it, how to carry out empirical formula calculations.